What's up guys, welcome back to the Chumpe channel where Monster Hunter is life. I have a touchy topic to talk about because some love it and some hate it. And what I'm talking about is the scout flies. Now most people love the new iteration of the scout flies, and I would say it's 50-50 because I'm in between, because I like the idea of the scout fly, but at the same time it does feel like it's making it a little bit easier to keep track of the monster. Now with the paintballs, the system with the paintball was you threw it at the monster and you had a set amount of time, which was I think maybe up to 10 minutes, maybe a little more, maybe a little less, of tracking that monster. But once you're fighting it and it runs off into a different area or flies into a different area and that paintball runs out, that means you have to retrack it again and then paintball again. And yes, it kind of was maybe not that tedious, but in my mind it was the purest form of that type of Monster Hunter game. But now that we're moving into a new generation of the Monster Hunter game that's coming to the console, and you know that Capcom is probably putting pressure on the Monster Hunter team to make it just a little bit more westernized and a little bit more easier for people in the West, because they pretty much don't like that many hard games. And then I'm not saying all people in the West like me, or you know, people that just are all casual players. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, you know, think about Bloodborne and Demon Souls and you know, all those games that not too many of the Western community really went to it and played it in you know, droves, and it was a million people playing it. No, there was pretty much a cult following, and you know, most people who bought it thought it was gonna be pretty much an easy game, or pretty much like it gives them a challenge but not that much of a challenge. They just didn't know that it was gonna kill the fuck out of them. That's what I found out, because I didn't do that much research on it when Demon Souls first came out, the first one, and it was crazy. Like, I played it and I'm like, yo, when I die, everything, all my blood echoes just disappear, and that's it. So you have to go and recover your body, and if you don't and you die before you recover it, all that work is gone. So I didn't notice that when that was years ago, but you know, I got used to it, and I do love Bloodborne. I still kind of play it now, and I still like the mechanics and, you know, the difficulty of it. But the same thing with this, it kind of applies, because with the paintball you had a certain level of difficulty because you had to re-paintball that monster in order for you to continuously track it. Now with the scout flies is you have to find clues, and I'm not saying the clues are easy to find. It's probably going to be difficult to find the clues, all the clues that lead you to directly to the monster, because when you look at the demos, they're not giving you the full force of Monster Hunter. They're giving you an easy gameplay of it, because they pretty much want all the people that are testing the game out to pretty much get through it and just enjoy the game and not actually play the game. And you could even check some of the articles and some of the videos, they even say it, that they dumb down the effects, I mean the mode, the difficulty mode, so people could get through it faster. So when you look at the game, you can't really, right now when you look at the game, you can't really take it at face value when you see gameplay, because everything is a little bit more easier. But once the game drops, I'm pretty sure the clues are going to be difficult to find, and you know, it's probably gonna take you a couple minutes to find all of them. And if you do find the monster without you finding the clues, I'm pretty sure you will still have to find all the clues for you to have the scout flies track it throughout the duration of the 50-minute quest. If you do get those scout flies and you find all the clues within, let's say, 5 minutes of the game, them scout flies will track that monster forever. Well, not forever. Once the quest is over, obviously you have to redo it, but within that quest it will follow it, and you will always know where that monster is at. And I think that's the problem that most people have with the scout flies, is because once you find those clues, there's really no more effort and you needing to, you know, refine clues or anything like that. Like, that's pretty much done, and you have the monster in your sights, and you know where it's at every minute of that quest. And I don't know, I'm in between, man. I'm really in between, because you can see right here, I can read from a article right here about how it, I'm pretty sure I don't even need to read that because you guys already know what a scout fly does. You know what it is. Monster Hunter World makes its beasts even larger and more dangerous than ever before, and as you expected, you will need a few ways to track them down. During a demo presentation at E3 2017, we were given a glimpse at how the hunt plays out this time around. Shortly after starting out, our hunters was tasked with taking down a T-Rex-like monster called the Anjanatha, but it's going to take a bit of trek to find it. Before long, the hunter finds a footprint, then a mark on a tree, along with a few other signs of activity. By adding up these different marks the monsters have left, the scout flies will illuminate a path to the subject of your hunt. So pretty much, even though I said I was gonna read it, I read it anyway. You know what happens, you find a couple clues and you have it, and that's it, you have the monster. So just tell me what you think about this. Do you guys dislike the scout flies? Do you guys enjoy that they changed it up? And I read a lot of comments through Reddit and through articles and comments on YouTube and everything, and you know what I compiled is there's truly a split between who likes the scout flies and who hates it and wants to go back to paintball. I'm kind of leaning towards the paintball because I just pretty much love having it on me, and you know, just paintballing monster and having that extra difficulty level, because even though you was on a timed quest, you were even more timed in how much you had to beat it before it either flies away or runs away or goes into the ground. Because if you were close to almost killing it, or not even close to it, and you fighting it and you know you're like a minute off before the paintball disappears and you can't find the monster, you have to retrack it, that gives you another level of just intensity, and just where you have to really find this monster, and you just like, oh, okay, I got to get this monster before the paintball runs out, because blase blah, this and that, you know, whatever, you know, that's pretty much how it goes. And I don't know, I just pretty much like the paintball a little bit better. Just tell me what you guys think, and did you guys like it? Do you guys dislike it? You know, tell me everything in the comments below. Whatever, man, like, either way, I'm gonna love Monster Hunter, and I'm gonna get used to the scout flies mechanic. I'm gonna get used to it, and I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be a deal breaker. You know, that's not a deal breaker for me. Pretty much everything they've shown, I have not seen one thing that has been like, oh crap, I'm never getting Monster Hunter. No, everything has pretty much been great. They improved on a lot of things. They implemented new things, and the graphics look beautiful. The gameplay looks way more fluid and just more beautiful. The weapons and everything is looking fantastic. There are some things you can nitpick at that you might want differently, or you might want the same, but pretty much all in all, this game looks pretty fucking fantastic. So leave your thoughts in the comments, guys. That's pretty much it. Hopefully you enjoyed this little rant. Like, subscribe, and yeah, fucking comment, guys. Fucking comment as much as you fucking want. Say whatever you gotta say. If you want to talk shit to me or talk shit about me, go ahead. If you want to talk shit about the game, I will be in there to defend this game. If you want to talk shit about anybody else, go ahead. But mainly, just give me your thoughts on the Monster Hunter Scout Fly mechanics. Alright? I'm Chumpbait. Live, hunt, prosper. Peace. If you have a PS4, I'm gonna need you to go to communities, put in this name, Monster Hunter World Info, and team up. I'm gonna need you guys to join up and support this community, because this is going to be for us when the game comes out, so we can team up more easily. Alright guys, go and do that real quick.